Hello everybody, I'm Frugal. Welcome to day 78 of this Japanese linguistic quest. This trimester will be the final 21 days of phase 1, which is to build a foundation of the Japanese language. Let's make it count. Today I will be looking at day 15 of the Japanese Core 2000 deck, step 4. And on the side, I'm also working on my second reading of the Taking Japanese Grammar Guide. As usual, if you have a knowledge about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share.
条件
Okay, okay. So yeah, in addition to mess up the studying yesterday, during the review today, I messed up as well. So yeah, we start with this, but actually the first one we should be looking at is the one Shumatsu, right? Weekend, yeah, Shumatsu weekend. With the point of contention here is this new kanji, which means the end, the tip, or the top, right? So yeah, it looks criminally similar to a word that we learned already, right? This one is mada, not yet, right? So this one is tip or end, right? With the lip and the tree, right? So when I look at it, it kind of reminds me of an jousting lance, actually. Yeah, so the one like in the night tale, right? With it is long, but the tip it has like a particular shape. Yeah, like a fist. Yeah, the shape that looks like a fist. And it also somehow reminds me of like a sword. Remind me of a sword with a particular tip. Yeah, but I kind of was not able to recall it exactly, but I have a strong impression of like a sword, but it have a funny tip, right? But not sure where I get that impression from. But anyway, this one means the end plus the kanji for week, and it become wicked. That's nice. And the sound it made is matsu, right? So since we learned it from a kanji, from a vocabulary that means weekend, you could kind of think matsu of like to wait, right? So you cannot wait for the weekend to start. Yeah, so that's the time when you can have fun and don't have to work. Yeah, that's why you cannot wait. And yeah, so that's the first new kanji we learned yesterday. And then we got this one. Okay, this one means article. Yeah, article or clause, right? So as in a document or a law. Yeah, I mean a document. Yeah. So yeah, we have this one is a winter, and this one is a tree. Yeah, and it means an article or clause. So like according to Article 7 of the natural law. Yeah. Most trees will lost their leaf and journey to a dormant state during winter. Yeah, and journey, right? From journey to make the sound yo, or you could be something like a bird leave their home tree during winter. Yeah, journey to leave their home tree during winter. Okay, I think that works as well. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. With this one mean matter or business, right? So the article of the matter can become like the condition of the matter. Condition or yeah, that's kind of makes sense, I guess. Yeah, condition.
この条件では厳しすぎます。
Okay, kibishi, this one is about strict, right? Yeah. So, yeah. This condition, strict, and sugi to mean exceed, right? Exceedingly strict, and it becomes a sentence that it is too strict in this condition, which makes logical sense to me. Yeah. So this one means strict or rigid, I guess. Yeah, stern. We have this here is an upside down claw Yeah, and then the long horizontal line with this one turn into a cliff. We have this. At this point, this is a construction. Yeah, and then with this job, it become we have an ear, right? An ear, so to hear something. And then this one here is just strike, right? So see, this one is strict or rigid. The mnemonic I come up is also give a vibe of back in my day, right? Back in my days, right? So yeah, your strict father made you hear all about the previous generation. Your father make you hear all about how the previous generation literally climb cliffs, plural, cliff, using their bare hand. Yeah, their bare hand, with hand being single instead, right? So only one hand, right? Yeah, okay. That's this one feat, right? The second feat is like how every nail in the house is striked by their hand, by their own hand. Yeah, and also by being upside down or something. Yeah, that's the second verse. So yeah, it's really give an back in my days sense, right? And we have Jen again from generation. That is the onyomi mnemonic. Yeah. So yeah.
家庭
Okay, family. Okay, family. Okay, so this one is actually a garden. Yeah, this one is actually. Sorry. This one is actually a garden. Yeah. So we have a cliff or a house on the cliff, right? With the little dot here is actually a house on the cliff. We have a long stride, and 1,000 and 1. Right, so in the dictionary they still count this as a king, but personally I think it makes more sense to think of it as 1,001. Yeah, so this one is a garden. You could think of like a cow that have to take 1,000 steps to plow the ground, yeah, and turn the rocky cliff into an teensy garden, right? And then T from teensy is the pronunciation mnemonic, right? And since it is 1,000 miles or 1,000 steps, right? You could just think of the lyric from the song, right? And I would walk 1,000 miles, and I would walk 1,000 more, just to be the one who turned the rocky cliff into a teensy garden. Yeah, okay. So I'm sure someone from the comment would be able to fit in a better lyric for the song. Yeah. So garden and home become home and family. Okay, no problem there.
彼は家庭を大切にしている
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so he values his home, his family. Yeah. So the point of contention here is this one, right? This one means value greatly. Yeah, carefully, greatly. So yeah, just think of it as a big cut or a big slide, right? So you have a pie chart, right? And that is a pie chart representing like your timetable. And if a big cut of it is spent on the family, it means that you value that greatly. Yeah. Tai sesu ni. Okay.
教授
Okay. Kyoju. Okay. Professor. Okay. I think this one is logical too, right? So we have Kyo from this one we explain, right? So Oshiete, but also from textbook, yeah. Kyo Kasho. So Kyo, it means to teach, right? Yeah, to teach. And then this one means to instruct or to impart, right? So from Yu-Gi-Oh, right? You from Yu-Gi-Oh. That's Yu-Gi-Oh mean class, and this one just mean teach or impart. Yeah. So teach and impart and become professor or professor. Okay, that makes sense to me. Someone who is like really knowledgeable and teach students. Yeah.
彼は科学の教授です。
Okay, kagaku, right? This one mean chemistry as in the subject, right? Or also just chemical, I guess. So yeah, I mean you mixing different substance, I guess, and they interact together and they change into a different matter, right? And then become a subject, right? And subject or study about how the substance interact each other and change, right? And then become chemistry, which yeah, makes sense to me, right? And then kaku, I guess this one could be a subject, right? So this attach a different word in front of it to indicate which subject it is, right? So was yesterday we learned the one about science, right? With was kakaku as well. So science is with this kanji, right? Science is this kanji. Kagaku, science, general science. Kagaku, chemistry.
彼は科学の教授です。
Whoa, okay, I didn't realize that they make the exact same pronunciation, right? Kagaku. Pitches. Okay, let's hope that they have a different intonation, or otherwise it would be really, really confusing. Yeah.
人口
Jinko. Population. Okay, nothing to see here. Yeah. Person and mouth, right? So how many mouth is needing to be fed, right? And become population. Okay.
その国の人口はどのくらいですか？
Donokurai. Okay. Donokurai. Okay. So what is the population of that country, right? And yeah, the only point of note here is this one. It's look long, right? And if you look at the kanji here, it is actually the one that means like number of position, right? Or rank, yeah, kurai, which we learn. Yeah, I think it's season 1. Yeah. So if you obviously like how long, how far, how much, or you could just think like which rank, right? It's a question. It's an expression to like ask a question, but like which rank, right? Which detailed rank, yeah, and then it just become like you are asking how many or how much, yeah. So yeah, that's the only point of this sentence.
海
Sea, yeah, the sea, right? So matter and water and become yeah, okay, I guess we have a stick as well. Yeah.
海は広くて大きい
Hirokute, right? Okay, okay. So vast and big, yeah, vast and wide. Okay. No problem here, I guess. Aside from this one with the T form, I think this somehow changed into an adverb or something. Yeah. But don't quote me on it. Yeah. Don't quote me on anything regarding grammar at the moment. Yeah.
基準
Okay, this one is standard, right? Criteria. Yeah. So the new kanji here is this. We have water. We have a bird, right? And number 10. And it become like semi-conform. Yeah, and like follow. Yeah, so yeah, semi-conform follow the corresponding to. Yeah, they kind of give me the same vibe. Yeah, the same vibe even though they are like 4 different words. Yeah. So yeah, I mean from June, the month June to October. October, yeah, that's the 10th month of the year. Bird follow a migration route that is influenced by the availability of water sources. Yeah, and that's the naming for this one with June, right? Zoo from June to make the sound mnemonic, right? So follow, conform, semi, and then this one is basic and foundation, right? And then become standard or criteria. Okay.
判断の基準が示された。
Yeah, so the judgment, right? Yeah. So the standard of judgment were outlined. I mean, this sentence is this translation is a bit funny, right? It makes more sense. It's like the criteria of making the judgment was clearly shown, right? Yeah. So I think that is a more accurate translation. Yeah. T-Chang might agree with me, right? The criteria for judgment was indicate, right? This one, this indicate. Yeah, see message. Yeah.
攻撃
Go, geki. Okay, this one is attack, right? Yeah. Okay. So both kanji here, both have the meaning of attack, and it form a vocabulary that means attack or criticism, right? So both attack in a physical sense and an attack in like a mental or like honor, right? Honor sense. No. The word I'm looking for is like reputation. Yeah. Both attack in like physical attack or an attack on someone's reputation. Yeah. So that's why it become criticism. So yeah, I guess to attack that both mean physically harm or reputationally harm, right? So that seems like an universal expression, yeah, because Japanese, English, and my mother tongue. So that's 3 out of 3 that I know that share this expression, yeah. Okay. The first one mean attack. Okay, this is mean attack, right? Attack with the building, the construction, and this one to strike, right? So literally attack the building, yeah. So the coup d'etat set off with the attack on the main government building by the strike team, yeah. And right? From coup d'etat, yeah, that's the mnemonic, the sound mnemonic, yeah. And this one this one also mean attack, yeah. We have a vehicle, right? Vehicle and weapon, or more specifically a lance, right? And then the hand, right? So this kanji like really give us a vibe that was like talking about a chariot, right? A chariot, yeah. So yeah, like a handful of Geki usurper attacked the town using chariot, yeah, or signed chariot, yeah. So yeah, with Geki, right? Geki is the sound for Geki, yeah. Geki Azupa, yeah, that's it.
2003年にアメリカはイラクを攻撃した。
Okay, yeah, this one. Yeah. So yeah, this sentence is pretty easy to understand, right? Iraq is Iraq, yeah.
時代
Yeah, okay. Age or antiquity. No. For the dictionary, like this is more like epoch or era, yeah. And also have a sense of antiquity, like it could also mean like oldness, yeah. So this one is a bit not clear compared to the dictionary. So we just have time, right? And this one means substitute. Yeah. Oh, okay. So it means era as well. Okay. So I guess that makes even more sense. Yeah. Okay. Era. Era. Epoch. Okay.
今は便利さとスピードの時代だ。
Ima Ben Risato Speedo. Oh, okay, okay. So this is an age of convenience and speed, right? So yeah, this one is convenient, and I mean this one here from post office. This one by itself is already convenient. Yeah, convenient, and this one this means from Rio to take advantage, right? To utilize. Yeah, I mean Rio is utilize, and this one is just take advantage. Yeah. So convenient and advantage, and it become convenient. Okay, and speedo is just taking the word speed literally and making into a katakana word. Yeah. So yeah, O here is to connect, right? And of convenient and speed. Yeah. So yeah, this one is pretty fun, I guess.
時期
Okay, I think this is the last one from yesterday. It means time, season. So kind of similar to kai kikai, that jikai that we learned just previously. So yeah, they would have like a different. Okay, this one means season, yeah, and the other one means area. Okay. This one Kono Sami Suwa. Oh, okay. So this one is actually somehow being pushed down all the way to the bottom. Yeah. This one is tip, right? Tip and okay. Tip and okay.
このサービスは週末に限ります。
Okay. The service limited to the weekend. Okay.
実際。
Yeah, so I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it for the OCAD. So seeing today is day 15 and we're talking about something important, which is the phone. Yeah, so I have been to a few phones in my life, and I actually happen to have them here with me. Yeah, so my very first phone is a Nokia, and I think I said it for how I lost it. Yeah, during like grade 11, and afterward I have another Nokia here. Yeah, this one is hand me down for my father. Yeah, he no longer uses it, and I get it. That's the first one. The second one here is an also a Nokia Express Music. Yeah, I also happen to have the box. Yeah, this one hand me down for my brother. Yeah, so I got into college. He's 5 years older, so he got out of college. Yeah, so I think he used the first of a few of his paycheck to buy a new phone. Yeah, so I got keep the old one. This one have like a pen. Yeah, both front and back camera, and also a fully touchpad control. Yeah, so it is nice. And the thing I remember most about it is like a game, a 3D game when you play that as a bouncy red ball going through certain stages. Yeah, and then after I got out of college and start working, I start to buy, and the first few paycheck is spent buying myself my own first buy phone. Yeah, it's an Zenfone 2. Yeah, Zenfone 2, and yeah, so I use this one for a very long time, 8 years I think. Yeah, so the most noticeable thing is around year 5 I hit it on the floor too hard and crack the screen. Yeah, and then the crack just go along the entire screen. Yeah, but it didn't really like affect the functionality too much. Yeah, so I just used it. This is for 3 years after I cracked the screen, right? So at first it was fine, but then like the touch sensitivity of the screen with time start to be affected, right? So people will see me like this, right? Like this, and they will have, hey Frugal, what game are you playing? And I was like, I'm texting, man. Yeah, so that's the thing, because the touch sensitivity of the screen is compromised. Yeah, so for some letter, in order to be able to type it, I have to rotate the screen to move the button from the area where you press to get the letter from one place to another place where the touch sensitivity is intact, right? So it's like this. Yeah, so when it got to the point that the letter A and the letter N, yeah, that's the two letters, can no longer be pressed no matter how I rotated the phone. Yeah, and at that point I retired it, yeah, and move on to my latest phone, which is the one I'm using right now to short video. It's an Samsung M31. Yeah, so yeah, this one is seen in very good condition, aside from a very tiny crack across the film because my nephew dropped it one time. Yeah, drop it too hard one time. Yeah, so for the foreseeable future, yeah, I want this phone to last at least as long as the Zenfone 2. Yeah, so another 5 or 4 years to go for this one, and that's it for my phone. Yeah, so I will stop here for today. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, so it really is a bit longer, yeah, to compensate for yesterday. So yeah, I have a link in the description that leads to the kanji diagram and some other material I think group posts useful. If you have a knowledge about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
学期末までに誰か証明してみないか。もしやってのけたら私の評価だけでなく、名声と幸運を獲得できるぞ。その成果は記録に残され、これに名前が載る幸先のいい MIT テックに。かつて名前が載ったのがノーベル賞受賞者、フィルズ賞の獲得者、高名な天文物理学者から、下は MIT の教授まで。今日はこれまで。質問のある人は助手のトムが何でも答えてくれる。